Hey guys, Disorder Magic here, and I had an unhealthy amount of caffeine today because I'm a responsible adult, so it's time for another mega rant. And the theme for this one is things I wrote in my notes for this video. First up, I am so sick of hipsters. Not just even in general, not just the culture, the look, the clothes, the attitude, well honestly all of those, but a very particular type. Okay, I don't know if you guys have seen this, but on the internet there's a picture of a hipster that brought a mechanical typewriter to a Starbucks. That's right, people are just trying to sit there at Starbucks and enjoy their horribly overpriced pile of sugar. I mean, that diabetes ain't gonna develop itself, which is literally what diabetes does, but still. And this dude pulls out a frickin' typewriter. I think it was even an electric one. It might have been pure mechanical. I mean, if you're gonna go hipster, you might as well go like hipster level 9001. So tap, 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 tap. Wow, that is so soothing. How amazingly awesome of him to do that. I think maybe the photo was staged because I just have a hard time believing that that level of hipster is a real thing. Like that is a real person and not basically a meme or a cartoon character. But guess what? It's infecting other things than typing at Starbucks. We got people that are like, I only listen to vinyl. And then you got like the I'm gonna take it one step further people, a band that only releases their album on vinyl. Yeah, that's a thing. Oh, you want to find it on iTunes? It's not there. Which, okay, not supporting Apple, I get that, but it's usually just they want to be hipster as hell. In fact, I heard lately from multiple sources that cassette tapes are coming back. I'm going to predict the future right now. 5 years from now, CDs. Optical media, everybody. People are going to be walking around with those like 45-second buffer anti-skip, you know, I'd say Walkmans, but maybe they were called Discmans. I'm so old, I don't remember what they were called, and I had one. Like seriously, I'd have it while cutting the lawn, and I had these like janky headphones, and then if you walked too fast while cutting the lawn, it still would skip. And then you gotta stop halfway because you ran out of double A's. Oh god, those were the days. The days before my allergies got this bad. Seriously, these hipster idiots need to be stopped. And I know somebody's gonna be like, yeah, but they think it sounds better. It's nostalgic. It's a thing. So is a vinyl record simulation filter in an audio editing program. Then you can go get it on iTunes and listen to it wherever you want and still have it sound exactly like a vinyl record. Probably better, actually. Like, more accurate. I swear, if they bring back VHS, that's it. I am gonna lose it. Nobody liked rewinding anything, and nobody liked, you know, playing it at 2x or 4x or just hitting super turbo, you know, fast forward and then just pause and then, oh, is this the part I was looking for? Oh, no, okay, keep it going. And then it was like playing the lottery. Oh, and then they wore out and they didn't have a good shelf life and, oh my god. So instead of just audio and clothes and, you know, everything else that people are trying to hipsterify, I got one for you. Okay, so it's infesting audio. It might even be coming to video because I heard people are bringing back like, I don't know, like slide projectors and reel-to-reel. That's becoming a thing. People are getting into Polaroid cameras again. They're making another one of those. Oh my god. So here's my other prediction. All right, we'll see if I'm right about this one too. Maybe we can go 2 for 2. Netflix and Hulu? Pff, more like waste of time flicks and... I don't have one for Hulu. Nah, screw all that. No, we gotta go back to broadcast TV. That's right. I'm gonna watch some non-Blu-ray DVDs, and you know I'm hooking it up with that big old yellow composite cable. HDMI, pff, more like high-definition monkey interface. I am simulating the cleverness of a hipster very accurately. But no, let's go to VHS, and no, that's too new. Let's go to, reel-to-reel. Hell, mute the audio. Let's make it silent, and let's get a live band there. In fact, you know what? Scrap the whole thing. We're going Shakespearean on this. That's right. The hipsters just passed up the Victorian, you know, Renaissance people. And they're just doing it as like a historical thing and it's something to do. I mean, they're not trying to be hipsters. That's too old. But no, I'm going to hire live people to act out episodes of TV shows in my living room in real time. And needless to say, while I'm watching it, I'm going to type something on a typewriter. That's what I'm going to do. I will achieve the highest level of hipster that has ever been hipstered. Oh my gosh, hipsters, just go all move to like Seattle or something. Just get out of here. Or Portland. Oh my god, Portland. You know, last time I was on a trip for work, which actually has been a while ago, which sucks because that means I'm not making any money, saw a wonderful billboard because, well, I get bored really easily in the car and I think my laptop is out of batteries. So, you know, I'm riding in the car, reading billboards because that's what you do when you're bored. And I saw this one about, like, something about homeless people or something. I couldn't tell you what it was for. Good job, marketers. And it said something like, homeless people. They have nobody to count on. but you. Oh, awfully presumptuous, aren't we? I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but, they don't have me either. I am broke, okay? I am so far below the poverty line, I couldn't reach it if I jumped. There are probably homeless people who legitimately make more money than I do in a year. So, sorry, Billboard, you're wrong. They are just plain out of luck, I guess. By the way, seriously, if your only knowledge of homeless people comes from, like, Disney movies, got some news for ya. I've worked with them quite a bit at multiple different volunteer places and, that kind of stuff and this and that and this project and that community outreach and, whatever else. They are lying, manipulative, lazy, they're the worst people on the planet. They have, like, failed at life and now they're out on the streets because they're too lazy to show up sober to a job at 8 in the morning. Now, there are the exceptions. There are people with legitimate mental problems or somebody who just has massive medical debt. But then again, come on, bankruptcy? No, the vast majority of these people are just too messed up in the head to associate with society. They're just such miserable people that they can't hold a job. They can't make money. They can't do anything. Guess what? Not my fault. Not my problem. I'm not their parents. I didn't raise them. That's the real reason they don't have anybody to count on, including me. Anyway, the third type of idiot that I'm going to talk about in this video, because apparently the theme is horrible people, we gotta hit on those PETA member types. And not just specifically members of PETA or PETA themselves, just like the animal lovers and the vegetarians and, oh, we need to save the cows. Like, I was watching a whole bunch of funny old school PSAs because that's what you do on YouTube at like 2 in the morning. And one of them was like a PETA ad against fox hunting. And they had the fox swapped with like a human and it was like, oh, it opened and you didn't know what was going on. And poor her, she's being chased. Oh, and then somebody shot her. And then, oh my gosh, now her kids are home alone. And oh, how horrible. Oh, shocking. Got news for you, PETA. That exact same damn scenario would happen if the fox was eaten by a damn wolf. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not like pro-fox hunting or anything. I think it's kind of stupid, but that's mostly because rich people do it and I hate rich people. But seriously, you can't save every animal. You can't just be like, oh, they're being mistreated. That animal might be depressed. It might have psychological damage because of how it was treated. Yeah, and in the wild, it has these things called predators and has to live in fear 24/7 of dying at any time. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you kidding me, people? Are you kidding me? Do you not know how the animal kingdom works? The general rules and policies for animal society, which that's a thing that I just made up. They basically go like this. Animals beat the crap out of each other to fight over females, and then, like, they could even kill each other. The strongest ones get the most food, and they'll fight over that too. Not everybody's, oh, sharing is caring, let's all get together and support each other. No, it's like, oh, you got something I want, I'm gonna punch you in the face till I get it. Have you seen monkeys on the National Geographic Channel? There is a lot of monkey face punching going on. In fact, I haven't had cable for a while, so I don't know that this isn't a thing, but they could literally make a show called Monkeys Punching Each Other in the Face, and I'd watch it, you'd watch it, we'd all watch it. It would probably be the #1 hit show, because society is basically the movie Idiocracy at this point. Animals eat other animals for food, and if it's a dumb enough animal that it just eats vegetables, it probably has a predator. Hey, guess what happens to animals when they get old and they're not quite as fast and strong as they used to be? Something kills them. I mean, I would dare say that probably 90% plus of animals are murdered, we'll say, if you were to pretend they're humans, which, I think we all know is exactly what they're doing. Like, animals in the wild, they're killed by other animals at some point. Like, if you are like a baby deer and you were just born, assuming that you aren't immediately murdered by another animal, you know that sometime, eventually, for some reason, be it old age, illness, injuries, disease, something is going to eat you. Something is going to kill you. I don't think I've ever heard of an animal dying of old age in the wild, unless it's a top predator. Oh, and if they don't, you'll just become too sick and old to move and starve to death. Animals go through some crap, all right? Animal life is not fun, so anything humans could possibly make up to do to them is probably not worse than just their natural habitat in their everyday life. Just think if human society was like that. Oh, your girlfriend is very attractive, aren't you lucky? I'm going to attack you with a baseball bat and then steal her. Now, I'm not saying that no human has ever done that, because, I mean, yeah, probably. And considering it's 9 minutes and 34 seconds into the video, you know what I hate the most out of anything in this whole video is the fact that YouTube will bury this video and just not show it to people. It won't show up as suggested. It might not even show up in your sub box unless I keep talking for another 11 seconds and just keep filling time and just reiterating myself and repeating myself and saying the same thing over and over and saying the same point and portraying the, oh, thank God it's 10 minutes. I'll see you guys next video.